Good day, everyone. This is Kay Lawas from first year BTL Ed Night. Globalization is an act of interaction between different people or companies across the board. Most countries are likely to have trade liberalization over protectionism, and one of the barriers to make trade easier is through implementing free trade. As we continue to rise up and engage the global demands of the world, thus, the global or international free trade has done more harm than good. Yes, free trade provides some advantages because it made product or services to be acquired at a lower price. Capitalists can maximize their profit and produce product that one country doesn't have. Stated here that free trade has a good benefits in which countries can import and export goods without any tariff barriers or non-tariff barriers. So my chosen article is the North American Free Trade Agreement or NAFTA. So what is NAFTA? The North American Free Trade Agreement was implemented in 1994 to encourage trade between the US, Mexico, and Canada. NAFTA reduced or eliminated tariffs on imports and exports between the three participating countries, creating a huge free trade zone. Two-side agreements to NAFTA aim to establish high common standards in workplace safety, labor rights, and environmental protection to prevent businesses from relocating to other countries to exploit lower wages or looser regulations. So what was the main goal of NAFTA? NAFTA aimed to create a free trade zone between the US, Canada, and Mexico. The goal was to make doing business in Mexico and Canada less expensive for US companies and vice versa, reducing the red tape needed to import or export goods. Because of that, NAFTA lowered tariffs and other trade obstacles for agricultural and manufactured commodities as well as services among its three member states. It also lifted limits in foreign investment and safeguarded intellectual property rights. Finally, its rule addressed environmental and labor problems with the goal of establishing a single high standard across the board. Advantages and disadvantages of NAFTA. Pros: a spurred surge in cross-border trade and investment, increased competitiveness of U.S. industry, opened up opportunities for small businesses, implemented universal, higher health, safety, and environmental standards. Cons: cost loss of manufacturing jobs, especially in certain industries, increased inflation in the U.S., increased U.S. trade deficits, may have spurred Mexican immigration. What effect has NAFTA had on trade? NAFTA went into effect in 1994 to boost trade, eliminate barriers, and reduce tariffs on imports and exports between Canada, the United States, and Mexico. According to the Trump administration, NAFTA has led to trade deficits, factory closures, and job losses for the U.S. But all in all, NAFTA has done more good than harm because it boosted free trade by eliminating all tariffs between the three countries. It also created agreements and international rights for business investors that reduce the cost of commerce. It spurs investment and growth, especially for small businesses. So therefore, trade, global or otherwise, do more good than harm. Simply, by increasing the output and variety of goods made available. This is beyond dispute. Any harm caused could include transportation-related pollution and environmental impact, but that can be solved by advanced technology paid from profits earned. Free trade increases prosperity for Americans and the citizens of all participating nations by allowing consumers to buy more better quality products at a lower cost. It drives economic growth, enhances efficiency, increased innovation, and greater fairness that accompanies a rule-based system. These benefits increase as overall trade, export and imports increases. In fact, free trade increases access to higher quality lowered price goods. Free trade means more growth. Free trade improves efficiency and innovation. Free trade drives competitiveness. And lastly, free trade promotes fairness.